What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate everybody for coming to the video, everybody for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing. All the supporters, everybody that's been here since day one, everybody that don't miss a video. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching and supporting me. So y'all already know before I start ending the video off, I gotta let y'all know that. So thank y'all. And I got a new video for y'all today. Quick little NBA take. First off, hope for a speedy recovery for Markelle Fultz. In his young, short career, he's already really dealt with so much, on a Derrick Rose type level. Him and Lonzo got drafted 4 years ago. So yeah, they're in their fourth season, and those two players have already been through so much in only 3 short seasons. A lot of pressure, but Markelle overcame his ability to somehow forget how to shoot. Just 2 years ago, he didn't know how to shoot. He couldn't lift his arm to shoot a basketball. I think getting out of Philly was the best thing for him. Since he hit Orlando, it's kind of been like a new emergence for him, like a reborn Markelle. He adjusted his game, and now he can shoot. And actually, he's one of the best free throw shooters in the league. So and what I do like is the fact that he signed his extension a month, maybe a month before the season started. He signed a new 4-year deal, 4 years, $56 million, if I'm not mistaken. So it's good that he's secured. He don't have to worry about that since he got hurt and everything like that. He don't have to worry about no payday. Don't have to worry about his contract. He can just make his money and focus on recovering and getting back the ball. But it just messed us. Once he do, and last year he was solid, but this year you seen it was to another level. His confidence level was up here, and we haven't seen that Markelle Fultz confidence since his college days. So yeah, it's just it was good to see him balling, man, and hate to see that happen to him. Speedy recovery, man. But the Magic are a good team. I think his loss definitely hurts, but I think they'll be fine. He's not their best player. He's one of their best players, so they'll just have to adjust and find out who's going to play that starting point guard role and how will it fit. But in the Eastern Conference, I think that they are good enough in the East to make the playoffs and still, maybe win a game or two. Who knows? It's not a great team, but it is a pretty solid team. And they've been making the playoffs consistently, so can't really ignore that. Kevin Durant, he has to miss 4 games. Well, now 3 games. He already missed a game last night when they played Utah. And he doesn't have COVID, but it's just a safety precaution because he got exposed to it. I guess he was in an area or around someone who had it, or he went to a place, I don't know. They didn't provide really much details on it. It just said that he was exposed to it. So Kevin Durant's going to miss the next 3 games. Shouldn't really be a big deal for the Nets. I mean, the Nets look good. Without him, they won. Without him, they blew Utah out last night. And I want to get to 2 teams. I want to get into 2 teams right now in the NBA that's really underperforming. And I know it's early. Some teams haven't even played 10 games yet. But if things don't turn around soon, I don't see it being a good season for these teams. One is Portland. I don't know. It's like they only show up to play the Lakers or something. Because they will beat the Lakers once or twice every year. You see they beat the Lakers in the playoffs in game 1. But outside of the Laker game, I've been watching their games. They don't look good. last year, okay, you didn't have Nurkic for most of the year. You didn't have, okay, now you do have him. And you added pieces. You added Robert Covington. You got Melo coming back. Gary Trent is a known pretty good shooter, and he plays defense. He a chippy player. So you have pieces around Dame and CJ. I just don't see what is it. Who is to blame next? Is it Terry Stotts that's gonna be blamed next? Is it gonna be the coach? I don't know. And last year, people tend to forget they had a terrible season last year. They just caught fire at the right time. Dame caught fire at the right time at the end of the season. He put them in a position to go to the bubble. Because when the people, I don't know if people remember or not, when the bubble initially started, Portland was not in. They had the win in. He earned them a right to get to the tournament. He got hot like right before the season had shut down. So they barely squeaked in last year. It's not like they were no powerhouse last year or anything like that. I don't know. Maybe it is an overreaction, but I don't think that team is really good. They have good players, but it doesn't fit because it's like offense is two-man ball. Dame, CJ, Dame, CJ, Dame, CJ, and everybody else just kind of get their scraps when they get it. Or if Dame is getting double teamed, okay, there's Gary Trent wide open. You know, it's like they don't have I don't know if that two-man is going to work because when they not hitting their shots, Dame isn't a known lockdown defender. Neither is CJ McCollum. So, when you have like two guys that can score, but they can't play defense, when the shot's not falling, then what? So I really don't know. And honestly, outside of Robert Covington, a little bit of Nurkic, he'll block some shots here and there. Who on Portland plays defense? Yeah, and the other team that's kind of been underperforming so far this year, I would say the Toronto Raptors. However, I'm not really so much worried about the Raptors. I am worried about Portland, though, because Portland is in the Western Conference. So you can't slip up too much in the West. Out East, the East is getting better, but come on now. You pretty much know the teams that are going to be there competing for it. Some teams do slip in and surprise you every now and then, but you know that the Raptors are gonna turn it around. It's just a matter of they have to do it soon, and I think they will. One problem that I see, they can't guard the paint. The presence of Serge Ibaka and Marc Gasol, you really see it. You really see it missing. Siakam can't be your only paint protector. Anunoby is OG Anunoby, he's too small to be down there. I mean, he's not too small to be down there, but Pascal Siakam isn't a 5. He's a 4. OG Anunoby, he can play the 4, but he's not a 4. He's a 3. So if you're gonna go like that, then they're undersized. I think that they are going to figure it out. Maybe they're going to have some lineup changes. Maybe they go trade for somebody. But I do think Nick Nurse will fix the issue. Maybe they'll go back zone. When I've been watching them this year, they haven't really ran zone as much. Maybe they saving it for the playoffs. Maybe they feel they don't have to use it yet. I'm not sure. Maybe they wait until they play the good teams to bring that out. I'm not sure, but teams are having their way with them in the paint. Also, 2 other games that they were in. One, Pascal Siakam got ejected. Then the very next night, he fouls out. So you can tell they're like frustrated over there in Toronto. They're trying to get it together. The offense isn't a problem. I watched their game last night against the Suns. They put up points with the Suns. It's just the Suns could score whenever they wanted to. Inside or out, mid-range, got to the free throw line. They can't stop anybody right now. And that goes back to what I said with Portland. At some point, you have to play defense. But Toronto is known for their defensive schemes. They are known for that. A couple of players are missing out of the puzzle now, but I think Nick Nurse still is installing that into his team. Defense, defense, defense. So I do think they'll shape back and they'll be better. You guys let me know in the comments, what's y'all two teams that are kind of underperforming this year? What teams, East or the West? 2 Eastern Conference teams, 2 West. Whichever teams y'all think are underperforming. There are some honorable mentions. There's a couple other teams that are underperforming as well. And before I end the video off, all the OGs, everybody that's been following the channel, and then even if you haven't been following the channel, y'all can always go back and look at it. Now I told y'all one team that I think will be very exciting, one team that I think might surprise people. I told y'all they have good players and a good fit. The Charlotte Hornets. Now, like I said, it's still early, but so far they're looking nice. So don't be surprised if that's one of those teams that sneak in. And even if they don't sneak in, I was right about the fact that it's a pretty exciting team and they're on the rise. Their players are so young. You see it developing now. Give Melo some more minutes. LaMelo been playing great. Give LaMelo some more minutes. That's the only thing. They have they're like 4 guards deep. They really are 4 guards deep. And that kind of hurts Melo. But he gets in and he does his thing. His teammates love him. He shares the ball. That's an exciting team. Look out for the Charlotte Hornets. I remember I told y'all that. And if you haven't watched that video, y'all can go back and watch that video. It's the NBA preseason countdown video. And I thank y'all for watching this video and tuning in and liking and commenting. Share, like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever. I appreciate y'all for everything. Thank y'all, and I'll see y'all next video.